guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weekly Reads, where I talk about the books that I'm reading currently and the ones that I read in the past week. So the past week was a bittersweet reading week for me because I completed one toxic book and another great book. Okay, so yeah, over the weekend I finished two books. So the first book that I finished was something I absolutely loved, and that was A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. This is that one feminist essay that you should read, and I'm looking forward to read more Virginia Woolf books from now on. It talks about women in writing and how she went on this search technically at Oxford in order to understand why women were not being educated at the university and what's there so special about women that they are not being allowed to pursue further education as per the society. So it was kind of written in the 1920s, I think, like early 1910s, like that period of time, and it's a great read. It's still relevant today per se, considering that there are a lot of like the proportion of male writers and female writers are like, that there's a huge gap. You know this already. But the next book that I finished is something that I want to really rant about, and that is this pile of you know what I'm going to say. I actually did not like this book. This book gave me a headache. It gave me a effing headache, okay? I have no words. Basically, this is the original Normal People, okay? Normal People by Sally Rooney. This is the original one. And by now, I think everyone should know that I hate toxic relationships. I hate books with toxic relationships. I think that's because, when a person is in a toxic relationship, they should try and get out of it, I feel, and not kind of roll within it, or try to communicate at least to get things done. And somewhere or the other, like the books you read or the books you like are things that kind of happen in your own life, or it's with respect to the beliefs that you have technically. So I don't believe in toxic relationships. Like if I was in a toxic relationship, I would simply walk out of it. And this is the story of an obsessed lover, okay? And he's not even the best lover. He's just like, I don't know. I have no words for it. Okay, anyway. So, this is it. There are two people, Catherine and Heathcliff. They don't communicate. That's the story. That's all I have to say about this book. They don't communicate. That's it. Thank you. Good. Okay, cool. So, toxic read. Now that we're done with that, let's get to my current reads, which are kind of exciting, and they are in my basket. So the first book that I have to mention is this one. This is Remnants of a Separation by Anshul Malhotra, which is going to be the next book that I'm going to finish. Yay! Okay, so I'm not like well through it. Like I have finished a few things, but I've like yet to finish a lot of it. So like majority of it is still pending technically, but I like it so far, and I'm trying to take it slow. But this weekend I hope to finish this book. So that's that. The next book that I am reading currently is Queeristan by Parmesh Sahni, which again I think I won't be finishing it this week. I'll be finishing it next week, and I'm reading this for the Pride Month, and it talks about the inclusion of the LGBTQ community in the Indian workspace. So coming to my final book, and this is something that I started just a couple of days back, and that is Unsettled Ground by Claire Fuller. I absolutely like this book so far. I'm done with 21% of the audiobook, and I hope to finish it soon. I think I'll finish it this weekend, maybe. I don't know. I think. I love this book. It's a very nice book, and Ima like it a lot. Okay, so the thing is that it talks about this family that's based in England, and they are pretty poor, right? So they have to, like, even for having food, they have to kind of scramble for money, and it seems to be a very nice story and something different altogether. So I like it so far, and yeah, that's it. these are the books that I'm reading currently. I also have one more read coming up, but then I don't want to discuss it here because I want to finish one of the books that I'm reading currently and then move on to the next book. So yeah, that's that. That's it. That's it for this weekly reads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my, I think on my Sunday upload, because I have one more review video coming up, and that's for The Vanishing Half. So I'm hoping to post it on Friday or on Sunday. So that's the plan. Okay, cool. Bye.